Everybody, and the DUI guy is back once again. We are live. Sorry it has been so long. I think the last time I went live was maybe about a week and a half ago. It's been crazy. I just got back from Las Vegas. I went to Washington, D.C. for the 4th of July. I had so much work to catch up on. I had another jury trial that was supposed to go this morning. And fam, I am 0 for 6. I am 0 for 6. This is madness. This is madness. Out of the last 6 trials, you ready? Out of the last 6 trials that I had that were supposed to go, out of the last 6 trials, I had 3 we won, 2 were dismissed, 1 essentially deferred dismissal. 2 of them got continued, including the one today, and 1 we're appealing. So I don't have a single loss in the books yet. I have 3 victories without even having put it in front of a jury. I mean, I'm not really complaining all that much, I will be honest. But it is quite frustrating when you put in so much effort and work and preparation and 6 times over, and so far I have this many. And on top of everything, I don't have content for you guys. That is like uber frustrating because I don't have anything. I've been recycling content, as you all know. So I don't know. This is a mystery. I mean, not really a mystery, but it is a mystery as to why I can't get a trial to go. So in my frustration, I spent this trial. Let me tell you, folks, this trial was a 3-hour drive, and I show up to absolutely nothing. The judge says we don't have a jury available for you, and I'm like, so I drove 3 hours for a new date, and he's like, yeah. So I spent 7 hours in the car today total with my associate. I mean, we got a chance to catch up, I suppose, but I can't get a trial to go. So it's unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. Big Guns Upstairs is testing me, I think. I do have another one scheduled, I believe. Next Friday, is it? Yes, next Friday at 8:30 in the morning. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for that one. Hopefully that one will go, and I suppose, time will tell. But so far, no dice. I mean, this is unprecedented. Completely unprecedented. I've never had 6 in a row. 6 in a row. I've had 6 in a row go where I won all 6 of them. I had 6 in a row go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then my 7th one was a loss. So I did win 6 in a row back in the day, in my younger days, but I've never had 6 and not a single one went. I mean, we're making history here, folks, live on air. It's unprecedented, but it is what it is. So I know I'm in a very I'm going live at a very unorthodox hour. It's like 10:34 p.m. here, but who gives a shit, right? Is my channel? I do what I want. Like what Eric Cartman from South Park? I do what I want. Whatever. This is my channel, right? So I'm here for you guys. I'm here with you guys. I don't anticipate there's gonna be too much of a crowd. It's too late. People are gonna be probably going to bed here soon, at least on the East Coast. West Coast people, you're just getting off work. You just got off work. You're getting dinner at 7:30. Let's say hi to folks in the chat here. What's going on, chat? Red Rex wants to play musical chairs again. It's kind of hard to play musical chairs when all I have is the one chair, buddy. But maybe next time for sure. We may have some guests at our next one. Hey, Zephael, Eric Barnes, Magic Media News, Doug Onby from Chattanooga. What's going on, brother? Mad Moolah in the house. What's up, baby? Yeah, Zephiel says, I'd be pissed if the court had me drive 3 hours for nothing. Can I file a complaint against the court? I don't know. We'll see. Eric Barnes, same question. Many Americans are asking who will answer. What's the question? Let me tax your mind if the audits prove... Oh, God. I don't want to talk politics. We're not talking politics. Screw that noise, okay? We're having some fun today. Tell us some... Oh, okay. All right. Story time. All right, you guys ready? Oh, shoot. This is going to have to take me back. So Eric Barnes wants to know, tell us about the fired prosecutor. The prosecutor that I got fired about a year and a half ago, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years and 2 months ago is when it happened. So that one was kind of interesting. So let me start at the beginning, because there's a whole story behind it, and I'll just give you the cruxes of the whole thing. In a nutshell, this was here in Jefferson County, and this is one prosecutor who has not been working very long. Her and I just butted heads because I'm a professional, right? When I go in, when I file motions, when I ask you, the prosecutor, to do work, when I ask the court to rule in my favor, I don't do it out of spite, okay? I don't do it as a personal attack on you. I don't give a shit what your feelings are towards my job. I'm here to do my job, okay? And so when I filed my motions in a certain case, in one of the cases, I had the client go rogue on me. He showed up, and he went to the back, and I guess the prosecutor still did not know that this client represented me, or I'm sorry, that I represented that client. And she asked him a few questions, and then one of the questions was, are you represented by a lawyer? Which should have been question number 1, but for some reason it was like question number 7 after she got like, what is your name? What is your case? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and by the way, are you represented by a lawyer? Should have been question number 1, but it wasn't. Are you represented by a lawyer? Yes, I am. I am represented by Mr. Forman. Now, obviously I wasn't there, so this is from me hearing the client's recantations for what it's worth. And the client said that her reaction was one of disgust, like, oh, why are you represented by that lawyer? Kind of, very, very unorthodox, very unprofessional. And when he relayed that to me, I got a little heated, as I think rightfully had the right to be. And I came in, confronted her, and that was it. I even later found out that some of the prosecutors took my side, which is extremely surprising. Obviously, they couldn't do it to her face, but they agreed with me that her conduct was unprofessional. But that was the tip of the iceberg. Later on, I had she wanted a case to go to trial, and she had several trials lined up with other lawyers, including myself. I think I was number 4 or 5 in line. And the previous 3 or 4 settled, so she was feeling very good about herself. She got guilty pleas out of them. They didn't go to trial. They didn't try those cases. And so she was in very high spirits, high morale, high ground, and I had a case, and this one is on YouTube, and the motion that she made is on YouTube. This is the one in front of Judge Wolf, for the motion to recuse, in case some of you are wondering, that she filed, and then her supervisor argued. So I filed a motion to suppress, and that's also on YouTube. And the judge granted my motion. The client blew, I think it was a 153, so he was an aggravator, obviously above the legal limit, no question. He was an aggravator. He was DUI, and he was not given his Miranda warning in his native tongue, so he didn't quite understand, and there was a miscommunication. There was lots of things wrong in that case, language-wise. So I filed a motion to suppress. How's it going, Kat Buchanan? Thank you for the dono. So the judge granted my motion and suppressed the number. And I was like number 4 or 5 in the jury line. And again, we butted heads. And I came up and I said, look, just give me like a reckless driving and let's call it a day. I mean, you just lost your number. There's no refusal, obviously, so you can't use that against him. The citation was literally this long. I'm not exaggerating. The whole citation, can you see this, chat? The entire citation was that, if you watch the closing argument, you know what I'm talking about. I even make a huge point out of it this is the first and last time so far I've had 6 women on the jury. 6 women. And I told them the citation was this long. It was 2 lines written by 2 sheriffs, or 1 sheriff and the other was a witness. And so I told her, just look, cut your losses, call it a day. There's no point in you fighting this. I mean, it's unprofessional, it's stupid. Just cut your losses, call it a day, and move on. And she said no. She put her fist down. She said, and I have that text message somewhere. She wrote, Mr. Forman, he blew a 153. You know he's guilty. I know he's guilty. He knows he's guilty. The cop knows he's guilty. The judge knows he's guilty. And the jury is going to know. And they're going to write this. And they're going to instill justice. This case is about justice. And I was like, did you just turn into a public defender for a second there, Ms. Prosecutor? In my head, I didn't say it out loud. Because you're sitting on a mountain where I've never been, even as a criminal defense lawyer. And I say this from the heart. Where is this concept of justice that you're trying to fish? Because justice doesn't exist. Justice is a myth. If you are a believer of justice, I'm sorry to break your balls. It doesn't exist. If that's a surprise to you, welcome to the real world, honey. And I'm saying honey, not to her. I'm saying it to you collectively as chat, or you individually as the person watching on the other side of this camera. Justice does not exist. Period. Okay? 400 years ago, maybe justice existed. Back then, when people were true believers in God, true believers, there was no atheism. When we had nothing but religious folks, people who were devout believers in the Holy Lord, in the Holy Spirits. Back then, maybe we had some concept of justice. Now justice is bought, sold, paid for, and some justices, I don't say but people, I mean like justice as a concept is bought, paid for, many years ago, and it's just now being executed. So I don't know what kind of horse she rode in on, because when I read that message, I was like, okay, this sounds like this trial is going to go, and she is in for a surprise, because I don't know how she's going to win this. And there was one moment in that trial, in the very, very beginning. Yeah, by the way, don't forget to hit that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. So there was one moment in the beginning of the trial where I didn't even do anything. And this is all on YouTube. Everything I'm telling you, I told you the backstory. Now what I'm telling you is actually on YouTube, so you're free to peruse that and watch it on it's the Cuban CDL truck driver video. If I haven't mentioned it yet, that's the Judge Wolf Cuban CDL truck driver. In the middle of voir dire, which is jury selection, the prosecutor is asking questions of the jury pool. And one of the things, so she prompts it herself. She says, well, in this case, I don't have a number. This is what she says. And one of the jurors, a very smart one, goes, why? And the second one immediately follows up, goes, why don't we have a number? Like a very smart leader type juror. And the prosecutor goes, Your Honor, can we approach? Because she's lost. I mean, I feel for her. Honestly, that was a very, very, very tough spot to be in, because she doesn't know what to say. She can't say, we had a number, but it has been suppressed because now I move for a mistrial and it's going to be granted in 1.3 seconds. She can't say, I don't know, because that's not entirely. So she doesn't know what to say. So she appeals to the judge. We walk up to the judge, and I go, Your Honor, I mean, she can't talk about it. It's been suppressed by the court, blah, blah, blah. And Judge Moore goes, yeah, you can't talk about it. You can't mention the number. You can't mention that there was a number. You can't mention that there was the possibility of a number. You just can't talk about it, period. And I think the judge kind of admonishes, kind of mentions, or I don't remember exactly how it went down. Again, it's been 3 years since that I tried that case. I said 2. I think it's been 3. 2018 is when I tried it. May 2018, May 10th, I believe. 2018 was when I tried that case. So it's been 3 years and 2 months. Amazing how time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, so and the prosecutor went over back to the podium and basically said, I can't tell you. And right there, I mean, I wish you guys would have been there sitting next to me, because as I'm sitting there listening to her continuing her opening, the entire panel, like if I could envision the entire panel before you guys, the entire panel just kind of like, okay, kind of shifted back, and some folded their arms and some were already like, and it's right, because they were thinking, what the heck are we doing here? There is no number where she is already at a loss. She just lost the jury, because initially they're like, oh, DUI, 0.08, do we have a 0.08, 0.09, 0.1, 0.15, 0.17, 2 point, whatever. And as soon as they found out there was no number, the whole atmosphere just changed dramatically. And I loved it. I was still kind of new at it at the time, so I didn't but in hindsight and remembering it and rewatching the video later on, I remember seeing that shift, seeing that the whole room, the whole pool that we were selecting from just kind of changed. And from there, it was just like watching a dumpster fire in slow motion. It really was. And I felt bad for her. And because of her antics with me, because of her inability to maintain professionalism, and because of her inability to maintain composure at times, I believe even some of the prosecutors were not huge fans of her, if I remember correctly. And that was it. I mean, not much else to say. After the trial was over, the trial ended at like 4 p.m. They all came back unanimously not guilty on the DUI and acquitted my client. He walked away from this. Now he owns a very profitable semi-truck business. I saved his career. I saved his life. And if any of you know Cubans, I'm now part of the familia, which is kind of cute. I loved it. But an hour after she lost the trial, I saw on Facebook, because we weren't friends on Facebook anymore at that point, but I think this post was public or somebody shared it with me. I can't remember. She said that she is, with sadness, is announcing that she's moving to California to be a JAG officer over there. So that was literally her last day. An hour after our trial, she was gone. So again, did I contribute to her leaving? I think 100%. Did she do this to herself? Oh, 1,000,000,100%. I think if she maintained, it was all about professionalism. Again, the problem that she exhibited, and thank God, very few prosecutors are like this. Most prosecutors understand it's part of the job. I'm not here to attack you as a person. I'm here to do my job. Okay, so her problem was she took it personally. She saw it as an attack on her. She was there to do justice as justice required when the facts were completely against her. So she saw it from an angle that did not belong. She saw it from an ethereal perspective, and that was her fatal mistake, and it cost her her job. So that's basically the story. God bless her. I hope she learned from this. Honestly, I don't have spite for her. I maintain professionalism throughout, I would like to think, and I've been doing that ever since, even before her and even after her, with every prosecutor I come across. I'm professional with my associates. I'm professional with judges. I'm professional with prosecutors. If you are a professional and you exhibit professionalism, you will be rewarded handsomely. Don't take things personally. Even like, I remember I was, some of you guys know I don't drink alcohol anymore. Jay Steele, thanks for the dono. Um, the the beauty of life is that people will give themselves away. So when somebody like calls you a name and they don't even know you, some guy called me a pussy when they found out I don't drink. I just started laughing. And they're like, okay, this dude's psychotic. I better back off. You know why I was laughing? I was laughing because they revealed their true colors, because they don't know me. They don't know why I don't drink. They don't know. They think that in their mind, they have this concept of me and they've known me for 15 seconds. How can they make a judgment call? How can you make a judgment call about somebody in 15 seconds? It's impossible. It's impossible without having a single conversation with them. And so I started laughing because I realized that individual revealed their character about who they are. He just called me what he is himself, believes himself to be. And once you start understanding that concept, once you start realizing that when people are, sometimes they're angry and you're like, man, what did I do to deserve that? No. Don't look at it from that perspective. When they're like launching at you for no reason, this is a complete stranger, mind you, right? Like, blah, 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 blah. My first response is, my goodness, what happened in their life that merited such a negative reaction? I hope everything is okay, and I hope they get through it. That's my first instinct. And it takes a while to get there because we naturally are, the world revolves around us, and we're like, man, what did I do to deserve that? What did I do to deserve that? And you didn't. It has nothing to do with you. Thank you for the coffee, BC Paul News. That's what life is about. That's what life is about. So once you start kind of realizing and going in that trajectory, you will profit immensely. You'll profit immensely, both mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. It's magical. It's magical. And I encourage every single one of you, when you go to sleep tonight, when you wake up tomorrow morning, think about these things. Think about these things, because this will change your life forever, and in a good way. Because once you go outside of your shell, once you can go inside someone else's shoes, and it took me years to be able to understand that. Years. I think I was about 3 years ago is when I really started to finally kind of gathered enough emotional intelligence to be able to do that. And it's a process. It's a learning process. I think something that you learn and sticks with you your entire life. You're going to be learning your entire life. It's not like, oh, okay, I got this now. Sweet, cool, let's go. It's obviously there are layers. There are layers, and the deeper you get entrenched in them, the more you realize, the more you learn, the better a person you can become. So I encourage every single one of you to kind of try that out. Man, I went on on a total soapbox rant there for a little bit. What am I supposed to be doing again? Oh yeah, we have reaction videos. Man, I went into the zone, folks. I went into the zone. I was spitting truth as I tend to do sometimes. Some people spit lyrics. I just spit truth from the heart. So, oh goodness. All right. Have I had any Ambien DUI cases? Yes, I do have 2 or 3 pending right now, actually, Steve. I love you guys, 100%. Yes. So, yeah, Dr. Phil, Dr. DUI guy. This has been a message from Dr. DUI guy. Take care of yourself and your children. This message has been paid for by the DUI guy. All right. God bless you all. I love you guys. All right. So let's minimize myself. Let's go to what we came here to do. Add source, screen capture, smart selection. Our first video is called Tyrant Alert, truck driver arrested for refusing to self-incriminate. Oh, this is going to be good. This is as big as the video gets, so I'm going to make myself a little bit larger. I can't make the video bigger. Mike Newland, I talked about it initially. I'm 0 for 6, bud. I'm 0 for 6. 6 trials were scheduled. Every single one. So 3 settled. We won 3. without going to trial. There were dismissals or deferred dismissals. 2 got bumped, including the one this morning, and 1 is on appeal. I have another one, and my 7th one is next Friday, so hopefully I'll have 1 for 7 next week. But so far, I have this many trials that went out of 6. Go figure. All right, here we go.
Hey, partner.
Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I do this stuff. And hopefully get some content next week, right?
How you doing? Pretty good. All right, real quick. Are you refusing inspection at this time?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So you're going to operate the brakes. You're going to operate the.
No, I'm not.
Okay. And you want to refuse.
I'm not refusing the brake. I'm on.
All right. Stop.
Sorry, my word.
All right. Stop. By our training, and I'll tell you right now, I've already fought this battle once and won it. What you're telling
Hey,
me
Jock Q.
is because you're not going to assist me, you're refusing inspection.
Okay.
Always refuse.
So here's your options. You can either jump up in there and.
I like that he's recording, but the cop doesn't know he's recording. I really like that. Notice how the camera seems to be just dangling over there, and it looks like he's recording the audio. Who cares about the video? We care about what the officer is saying. And he's just carrying his phone, and it looks like he's just holding it, whereas in reality, he's recording the entire interaction. That's brilliant.
We don't have to have.
Did I do anything wrong to be pulled in?
Truck drivers should not refuse. CDL drivers are a different standard.
Compliance inspection.
So I have rights as an individual.
You have the right as a commercial motor vehicle that when you're driving down the road, I have the right to stop you for a compliance inspection.
Okay.
All right?
He's refusing an inspection. That's what he's refusing to do, Brett.
Yes, you do. Per the federal standards.
Federal standards, really?
Per the federal standards, how we were trained, yes.
I'm really training doesn't matter to me.
I'm telling you.
What I'm concerned about at this point.
Okay.
What I'm
It's
concerned
either
about.
you're going to get in the truck and help him, right, or you're going to go to jail.
I'm going to go to jail.
What the hell?
How am I going to go to jail?
Violation of Part 281.
CDL drivers. Commercial driver's license drivers. Not CEO. CDL.
Inspection. If you
I'm
don't,
complying with inspection. He can inspect all he wants. I'm in the bay. I offer.
Okay, this is interesting. Kyle Bass asks a very interesting question in the chat. I'm going to highlight it for you all because I love questions like these. I'm like Steve Hofstetter of the legal world. I will take the hecklers and I will fucking call you out by name and I will destroy you. You ready? All right. Oh, oops. Sorry. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Nah, damn it. Hold on 1 second. Crap. Where did you go? Okay. All right. Hold on. Destruction paused. Where did you go? Here we go. There it is. Okay. All right. Heckler Destroyer Part 2. You ready? Kyle Bass, a very sweet and noble individual, asks, do you encourage drunk driving? Here's what I say to that, Kyle. Fuck you, you troll. First off, no, I do not encourage drunk driving. I defend individuals who are accused of operating a motor vehicle under the influence. Yes, that's why they call me the DUI guy and they call you the DUI client. I don't encourage, I actually discourage drunk drivers. I advocate the Constitution. Remember that. And I fight the corrupt system. Do you have any more questions for me, Kyle? Feel free. I have all night. All right, back to the video.
To email my logs, he can inspect all he wants. I do not have to work the lights, the brakes, or anything.
Now, where's the done?
Good.
Yep.
He's getting arrested? For what? Refusing an inspection?
Nope, you done. Let's go. Okay, we'll get it.
Look, I will do this.
Nope.
I will comply, please.
Nope.
I don't want to dog you. That's all I care about, sir. At this point, I disagree with her. You got to know that I will do it.
Please tell me what crime I did. Any violation of 281-600 state acceptable. You failed to comply with inspection.
I mean, I guess I could post some of the sweet deals we've gotten. I mean, sure.
I'm gonna write the citation down. You're going to jail.
Sir.
I'm going to write that down, actually. So you guys are asking for it. I mean, I don't think it's that fun. It's fairly short, straightforward.
You had 4 chances out there to reconsider. So let's see.
I was speaking with, I would like to see a supervisor, sir.
I understand.
I need to see what's happening.
He's in front.
I need you to get somebody here. This is wrong.
This is wrong. I agree. This guy has been arrested for failure to...
No, you were given the opportunity. You didn't want to listen to me. I told you what I was going to do. It's done. No more.
Sir, this is illegal.
No, it's not.
I have rights in this country.
This is so
You are
bad.
correct. When you get in that truck, you have certain
I still have rights, sir. I still have rights. Come on, this is unbelievable. Please, sir, I'm asking you.
Okay, stop begging. Don't beg. That just makes you look bad. Just take it in stride. Fight it in court. Don't fight it on the street. Don't do that.
You got time, that's cool. Hold on. 10 9. 10. No.
I didn't know if it was okay to do it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's very unfortunate. Poor guy. I don't like that. He deserved better than that. All right, next video is called 0.3% Extraordinarily Drunk Driving. Let's take a watch. Initially, there's no sound, I believe, because I don't hear anything. The sound is turned all the way up. So in case you're wondering, I can't hear anything, neither can I. There is no sound. We're fast forwarding through the cop. It looks like he's headed somewhere. He probably got a call. He's cutting he's cutting all these people that are getting out of his way. He's got his blue lights clearly. Okay, you could have cut all of that out. I don't know why we're... Man, I wish I could drive like that. Look at... Oh, here we go. He's got his car. Extraordinarily drunk woman arrested for DUI March 13, 2017, Washington State Patrol. Looks like there's an accident. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Bob. How's it going? All right, we'll get up. I know, that's the only thing I was thinking. So the doctor on board again. I didn't do any field sobriety tests. I can smell it definitely. I've ascertained the drink since drank a lot yesterday. There's nothing besides no I'm okay. So if you want to know somebody else, so I got 2 bills coming. One for this, one for that. Like 2 car. This is 2 car. Okay. This one and that one. Witnesses. This car guy's a witness. That car's a witness. I already got one out of here. So okay. Where's she at? It fits in the front back. Okay. Sorry. There for a call, 30 minutes. You alright? Put your phone in there.
She seems very happy.
Over here.
Way too happy than you should be for someone who was just in an accident.
You got enough? Huh? How many you out? Six. We keep it together. Out everything? Or? Yeah, and I got kids. Yeah, we all see good. How much did you drink? Yeah. You haven't had anything today? Okay. What's your name?
Hey, red, white, and blue. This is, I think this is state of Washington. Washington State Patrol.
What I'm going to do is stand in front of me with your feet together. Out to your side. Look at me. You have contact much? You have put your feet together onto your side. You're going to have the contact much then? Okay. Okay? Okay. What I want you to do is watch the tip of my pen. Wherever the tip of my pen goes, your eyes are...
Oh, Kyle Bass is on his soapbox.
Not move your head.
Keep going, Kyle.
Follow with your eyes.
I'm rooting for you. Go, Kyle. Go, Kyle. Oh, shoot. No, I don't encourage it. I'm sorry you lost your brother over it. I just saw the message. But I don't encourage drunk driving. That's just silly.
Try this again.
If you came to that conclusion, you completely misunderstand my purpose.
Put your arm to your side. There you go. Okay. Follow with the tip of my pen. Okay. Forward. Okay. Okay. Keep your head still. Head still.
All right, we can't see anything. This is.
All right. Ready?
Let me skip around. But I'm sorry for your loss, Kyle. Honestly, that's obviously not the purpose of this channel. I'm not here to bash you in any way, shape, or form. I'm just telling you that my job is to defend individuals to the extent of, that the law allows me. The ones that are guilty, you do understand we don't win 100% of our cases, right? I wish that was the case. We have a very good track record on the ones that should never have been charged. And the ones that are borderline, but the ones that are clearly drunk, they plead guilty. They don't hire the DUI guy. And if they do, we get them sweet deals. Don't be stupid. We don't fight every case like, ooh, it's a murder DUI. Let's try and get it not guilty. If we can, maybe. If there's, sometimes accidents happen. Accidents do happen. It's not always a...
Stand there like that with your arm to your side.
Here we go. It's not always a... I actually had a one case that was a murder... It wasn't a murder, but it was a death. Excuse me. It was a death case. It wasn't even charged as a death. Why? Because the officer on scene that did the investigation said, I do not believe that the alcohol that he blew, and he blew a .099, he was above the legal limit. He said, I don't think alcohol was a contributor. Alcohol was not, this is in his report, alcohol was not a contributing factor to the accident. I mean, think about that for a second. It was in his report. So now you can't just say, oh, alcohol and a death, therefore alcohol was contributing factor. Not necessarily.
Foot under your left, standing with your arm to your side. Can you do that for me?
No, this was a cop. This was an actual cop. Oh, this is looking really bad for her.
Put your right foot in front of your left and stand. Okay.
No, he's here to learn, Eric Barnes. I'm not here to judge, honestly.
I want you to begin until I tell you to stop.
He wants to learn.
Okay?
Maybe he wants to roast me. Whatever. Let him do his thing.
Stand your right foot in front of your left. Okay. Now, when I tell okay, just stop. Okay. When I tell you to begin, what I want you to do is walk 9 steps forward. Okay?
What's up, Deuce Williams?
No. Look at
Hey, frickin' media, Henry, Steve, C Perceptions Music, TJ, Peggy, Mr. Diddy in the house. McDonald's GC.
Okay, don't start until I tell you to. Okay. We're going to count out loud each step.
Yeah, this girl is so drunk.
What do you mean?
She really is.
What do you mean?
I mean, the title of the video, you guys already knew, 0.3%. Oh, man.
Okay. You're gonna
She's holding her own still pretty well. She might be an alcoholic or someone who consumes on a regular basis. 0.3, you're not going to be standing up if you don't regularly drink. And she's barely doing that, so.
3 up to 9. 9 steps. Take small steps. Turn back around and walk back 9 more steps. Okay? Off to your side.
All right, let's skip around. This is getting a little boring to me.
Okay, go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. She's walking. Nope, she's not walking. She's stumbling. And she's stumbling. All right, turn around. There you go. Yeah, you're donezo. That's a straight. Oh, now the smirk has gone from her face. If you noticed, I don't blame her. I'd be sad too. Going to jail for a DUI. She might need to go to the hospital. Oh, because she blew. Here we go.
Okay.
There it is.
You're injured. You want me to have it? Yeah, that's all. I stopped because that's what I'm talking about. I thought that was good. So.
Dude, she might need to go to the hospital because she blew so high. Yeah. Yeah, 4 times the per se limit. That's at 0.35. If you're not an alcoholic and if you're not a regular drinker, at 0.35 your brain begins to shut down. You need to get your stomach pumped because you may go into a chemically induced coma. At about 0.4, organs begin to fail, and 0.45 you'll be declared clinically dead due to alcohol poisoning. So she's 75% of the way there. To death, I mean. To death. Or 66, I guess. 0.35, you'll go into a coma. 0.35, you'll go into a coma if you don't regularly consume alcohol. You need to start getting your stomach pumped around 0.3, where she's at right now. That's why they said she might need to go to the hospital. They're not joking. At 75% dead, I can still walk correctly. You're not wrong there. Now, the record, I think, do you guys remember when we did that, the record for someone who actually blew into a device was like a 0.96 something. But the record of highest BAC ever extracted from someone in their blood, I believe is like a 1.1. I believe. I mean, you have more alcohol than blood in your system at that point. Oh, is my mic too loud? I'm sorry. I might be a little too close. I apologize. Thanks, Henry, for pointing that out. Yeah, it was like 1.1. Highest BAC ever recorded. Let's take a look here. Oh wait, no, 1.48. Sorry, 1.48. It's been a while since I looked at it. Oh, let's do this real quick. So I don't think there's anything left on this video. Let me show you guys. Let me show you all this one. This is the highest BAC ever recorded. So in the United States, what is the highest BAC ever recorded? Is this the United States or is this the world? I think this is the world. So a BAC of 0.40 is widely recognized as having potential to be lethal. There it is. This is what I was just talking about. Still, some individuals, especially those with low tolerance, may die or have severe health consequences associated with lower BAC, so even below that. But BAC tests are not only used by law enforcement for drunk drivers, it's also used by ER doctors to determine how much of a danger you are intoxicated. So number 9, it's okay, this is worldwide. Number 9, we have Eric Kelly, 0.9 BAC. Eric Kelly is a man who had the unfortunate distinction of having the highest ever recorded BAC of any U.S. male college student. Maybe he was in a frat or something. Eric was an undergraduate student of Lock Haven, found by the police presumably stumbling down an avenue. Hey, Michael Tuff, $5 donut. Thank you. Says he's drunk right now. When they administered a breath test, they were shocked to see he had registered a BAC of .90, and he was charged with public intoxication. Number 8. Pyotr Petrov in Bulgaria. 67-year-old Pyotr Petrov got hit by a massive truck in an accident that he could not have survived. However, he survived, probably because his body was limber. He has BAC registered .914 when his blood was taken, which is more than twice the amount considered lethal. An unnamed Frenchman is number 7 on our list, .975. .975. In 2005, a Frenchman was found in a ditch alive when the men in question had his BAC tested. Police officers at the scene thought there must have been something wrong with the test when the results came back almost 1% alcohol. Wow. They performed the test again in another lab and got the same result. Therefore, he was sent to jail for 8 months and had his license suspended for 3 years. Holy shit. That's impressive. Number 6, 1.024, a homeless man in Poland. Polish winters can be lethally cold, and unfortunately, one way that homeless people in Poland can feel warm is to consume massive amounts of alcohol. Thanks, Deuce Williams. Me to Mike, but at the house, so won't need DUI services. Are you drunk too? Me to Mike, but at the house. Me to Mike, but at the house. Oh, me too, Mike. Oh, I was like, what? Okay, so you're both drunk. Okay, so I was right. I was right. Me too, Mike. He's like, me to Mike. What? Oh, me too, Mike. Sorry. I got it. Me too, but at the house, so I don't need DUI. Yeah, drink at home. Homeless people in Poland feel warm. One man was found in 2012 by police sleeping at a bus depot, determined 1.024. Wow. All right, next on our list is unnamed man hit by car in Poland, 1.23. A Polish man, age 45, was walking home on a road when sober driver hit him. He was rushed to the hospital emergency department, where it was revealed that not only did he have a head injury and a broken leg, but a BAC of 123. On his first day at the hospital, the man could not answer any questions about where he was drinking or remember that he was hit by a car. But after the second day, he was able to go home. Impressive. Wow. Unnamed UCLA woman in the U.S., 133. The highest ever recorded BAC for an American woman, or any American for that matter, goes to the 24-year-old female admitted to UCLA in 1982. The LA woman checked herself into the hospital and was shockingly found to be alert and capable of oriented of both person and place. Interesting. All right. Number 3, .140, unnamed California woman. Wait, I thought you just said 133 was the highest. Now it's 1. Okay, whatever. It's important to stress that most people with BACs as high as these will not survive. And in fact, a large percentage of those with alcohol levels at even half of those amounts will not live to tell the tale. For example, one California... Oh, she was dead. Okay, so the other one was alive. One California woman was found dead, tested 1.4 during her autopsy. Cause of death, organ failure. It's just too much alcohol. Your body cannot function at that point. It begins to die. It's just too much alcohol. Number 2, unnamed sheep thief in South Africa. He was stealing sheep for what purpose, I wonder? Probably to skin them. The record for the highest BAC ever for a person who recovered belongs to a man known only as the sheep thief in South Africa. According to reports, the man was driving a Mercedes-Benz V. He was fucking driving. Oh my god. The man was driving a Mercedes-Benz Vito, a light commercial van, with a woman, 5 boys, and 15 sheep. What? What the hell? Are you kidding me? stolen from several local farms when he was arrested. His BAC was approximately 32 times over the legal limit. What? What the? This is the best story. He's driving a Benz. Did he steal the Benz too? Who drives around in a Benz stealing sheep? Oh my God. That's impressive. 32 times the legal limit. Wow. And finally, number 1, Polish man. 1.480. This is the famous 1480. Almost a 1.5 BAC. Which, by the way, let me grab a calculator real quick. Let me grab a calculator. Calculator here. 1.480 divided by 0.08. Wait. Oh, 32 times over the legal limit, 1.41. That's probably, they had a different BAC in South Africa, because 1.41 divided by 32 gives you a 0.044. So maybe the BAC in South Africa is lower than, I'm sorry, the legal limit is lower in South Africa. I don't know. Maybe somebody can fact test this. That's bad. I laughed way too hard at that. It's too late at night. It's 11:22 here. It's like past my bedtime. All right, folks. I'm just gonna go to sleep now. Thank you. Oh. All right. 0.04. So yeah, 148. If you take 1.480 divide by 0.08, you actually get 18.5. It's 18.5 times the legal limit. So we certainly see a trend here with the Polish, but surprisingly, Poland isn't even in the top 10 heaviest drinking countries. In fact, none of these countries are represented in any of these cases. After a car accident that caused severe injuries, a Polish man's BAC was measured at 1.480, probably the highest BAC ever recorded in known history. Doctors say he survived his brush with death due to drinking, but he later died due to the injuries associated with the crash. By the way, some of you already know, if you have seen the Wave 3 segment, we are now known as the DUI Guy Plus. I'm not just a DUI guy anymore. I'm Larry, the DUI Guy Plus Forman. What does that mean? That means we do everything. We capitalize on wrongful death, car accidents, and DUI still, but we also do everything. So you got a probate problem, call us. You got a tax problem, call us. You got a constitutional law problem, call us. You have a family law problem, call us. You have a problem, call us. You don't have a problem, call us just to chat. Find out how the weather is like in Kentucky and what we're doing. Call us. Just call us. All you have to do is pick up the phone, 1-844-4DUI Guy, 502-931-6788. All you have to do is search the internet for Larry Forman or the DUI Guy Plus, and you will find us. It's impossible to miss us. So we're all over the place. We do everything. The DUI Guy Plus. Okay. Immigration, call us. Yes. All right, let's go to the next video. This one is called DEA Agent Stopped for Alleged DUI, Thumps Officer's Head. Well, we do all in Kentucky and southern Indiana, but if you need some assistance somewhere else, we may be able to assist you by giving you to somebody else. He had sheep because the zebra was too big, Willie Czar. Willie! What's up, brother? How's it going, Willie? Deuces in the chat. Love you, Willie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sheep. Zephiel, you got that count right. We got a ninja, or is that the sheep thief? Sheep thief. Try saying that 15 times. Sheep thief. thief. Sheep thief. Sheep thief. Sheep thief. 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 Thief sheaf. Thief sheaf. And a van. All right. He's gonna thump him? What's going on here? This is a DEA agent.
Hey, look at you. Don't, I'm sorry, do that. I'm sorry. You understand? You just reached out and you touched me. All right, that's unacceptable. Look at you.
What the hell? I want to see that again.
Hey, look at you. Don't, I'm sorry, do that. I'm sorry. You understand? You just reached out and you touched me. All right, that's unacceptable. Look at you.
Poke.
That's unacceptable. Don't relax. You're right. Do not, you know what? You're right. Jesus Christ.
Is he like on ecstasy or something?
Turn around. I'm sorry, son. Turn around.
What the hell?
Alright, you are under arrest for DUI tonight.
Making sure he's real.
Something stupid like that, Leo. Alright? You reach out and you just slap me upside the head. Alright? Now, I understand that you didn't do it with malice. Alright? But that's unacceptable. You're right. You as somebody who does this profession should know better. You're right. Alright? You're right. So let's go. You're right.
Is this really happening? Poke. That's got to be ecstasy. That has to be ecstasy. Like, what other drug would you have to be on? I mean, you tell me, chat. You tell me. Like, what other drug do you have to be on to react that way? I don't know. I legitimately have no idea. I think it's ecstasy. Because on ecstasy, don't you like get all touchy-feely and you're like, mushrooms? You think mushrooms? Really? Maybe it's either ecstasy or maybe mushrooms, maybe LSD. You're just like, whoa, is that? Whoa. Like, maybe. Okay, I'll give you that. He didn't do it with malice. He did it with his frickin' hand. Molly is ecstasy. Quaaludes, I don't think it's Quaaludes. Quaaludes are very hard to get a hold of. I mean, he is a DEA agent, so maybe he did get a hold of some Quaaludes. All right, our last video, we're going to be reviewing one more. This one is a never-before-seen footage. Never-before-seen footage. This is footage that has been sent to me privately. This is not on YouTube. This is not on. You won't find it on Facebook. You will not find this anywhere on the internet except right here on this channel. I'm not going to tell you what this video is about. We're all going to watch this together. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Let's enjoy watching this never-before-seen footage together. It's fairly short. Let's do it. 6 minutes. Sorry, it's sideways. Can I flip this? Hold on. Let me see if I can flip this. Layout. I've never actually had to flip. Auto crop, refresh, layout, effects, color, cam built in, configure manually, configure, no. Use standard settings. No, that's not the right one. Sorry. Exclusive of the color, layout, effects, color, screen. I don't know how to flip it. We may have to watch it sideways, folks. Aspect ratio, lock position, enhance rotate. Oh, I'm a genius. Oh, this is awesome. Here we go. Oh, this is perfect. Yes, we got it. Okay, let me minimize myself, make this bigger. Let's do this. We got it. very hard to hear. There's lots of background noise. It's raining. It looks like a young cop.
Why do I need my insurance?
Because you're being stopped. I need your driver's license.
Okay. Did I commit a crime? All I did was back up and then I made a
Which is
right
illegal.
turn. Why is it illegal?
I don't know. I don't make the rules. I don't make the laws. I just enforce them.
Mad Matt, you're free to do whatever you want to do, bud. It's a free country.
A long drive and a long day. I've got COVID.
Just don't drink and drive. Exactly. You're free to drink. I mean, it's 11:30 p.m. If you want to have a brewski before you go to sleep, what's stopping you? Just don't drive afterwards. Obviously, that goes without saying. I don't need to tell you that. I ain't your daddy. Ken Powell. I was just thinking about that same movie. I love that movie so much. Some McWhy don't be okay. Ocean Blue, we're working on it. I can't really hear Jacques Q. I'm just in I'm in this just as much as you are. I'm in the same boat. So far, he's looking for his insurance. Mr. B asks, do I try other cases besides DUI? Chat, you want to help Mr. B out? What does the DUI guy plus do now? Everything. DUI guy plus does everything. DUI guy plus everything else. There you go. Computer trouble. Don't call me for IT help. I am branching out. Yes, you got it, Duck Tape. So far pretty uneventful. I mean, we only have about 2 minutes left of this video. I don't see. Welcome to tech support. Can I take your DUI? Oh, here we go. It's about to go down. Why is he being...
Why do you suspect me of driving under the influence?
Well, I'm getting an odor of something, and as well as your driving behaviors.
Your driving behavior?
I'm going to your vehicle. I'm just going to pat you down, make sure you don't have any letters. Okay. Hold it.
Did this just turn into a DUI arrest? Or a DUI stop, sorry?
Try to have at least some evidence. Of course, we do the same to each other. We gotta have evidence on both sides. It's just that I've been up. Go ahead.
Wait.
Go right back here to the front of my car.
The video is gonna be over in 2, 1, and that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Where's part 2? Hey, who sent me this video? Send me part 2. That's all I have. Really? That's all I've got. Let me double check, make sure. Maybe I'm missing something. Where's part 2? See Perceptions music. I don't know which one is yours. I've gotten so many videos. It is insane, fam. It is insane how many videos I have. I have... How many do I have now? So let me take a look. It starts at number 26. It goes all the way to number 84. I have about 60. I have about 60 videos that I need to watch with you guys. So I have enough for like 15 to 20 lives. So why did I put this one up? It was given to me. I don't know. That one was a little strange. I'm sorry about that, fam. But that was weird. Okay. Well, does anybody have any questions? I haven't opened it up to questions in quite some time, and I have a little bit more energy left in me. So how about we just open it up to you guys. What do you want to talk about? Willie Czar, thank you for another dono. Did you know the biggest killer of cops in 2020 was COVID? 145 out of the 265 deaths attributed to the virus. Wow, dude. Wow. That's more than half. Like 132 would be exactly half, and that was 100. Holy shit. COVID was nasty, man. Wow. I did not know that. Thank you for sharing. Thanks, Willie. Damn. That just kind of hits home, doesn't it? Who had a question? Steve? Where's Steve's question? Can somebody repost that? I can't find it. I'm going to control F. Steve. My brother took an entire Ambien bottle, tried to cut his... Oh, geez. No, that's not it. That's not a question. Steve, ask him your question again. I'm going to become a member in the next couple of days. Oh, thanks, brother. My life has been screwed. Oh, shoot, man. You've been through some shit, huh? Steve, ask your question again, Steve. In the meantime, I'm going to read some other questions. You ever run into any cops you made a video about yet? Not yet. If someone has a .3 on the breathalyzer, would you still have advised them to refuse the field sobriety? 100%. Did you ever get in contact with the Kyrian guy? Yes, I did. We're actually in touch. If you ever get your own blood test, how does it work in court? It's admissible as evidence. Kat Buchanan says, Larry, I love your thought process and your sense of humor. You're twisted like me. Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. Twisted Transistor. You know that song by Korn? Yeah. Is that your theme song? Oh man, I'm not Ocean Blue. I'm not reacting to that. Come on now, have some decorum. Steve, ¿dónde está Steve? El Chato, por favor, find el Stevo. ¿Dónde está Steve? Steve tiene pregunta. He has a question. ¿Dónde está Steve? Steve, welcome to tech support. Thank you very much for holding. The DUI guy will be right with you. Please make sure, is your computer plugged in? First of all, is your computer plugged in? First check, is your computer turned on, plugged in, and is your monitor turned on? Because right now I do not see a Steve in the chat, and we're looking for Steve. ¿Dónde está Steve? It's an Indian Hispanic male. Steve, where are you? We're looking in tech support. Turn on your monitor, turn on your computer, and ask your question. Ask your question again. Steve, where are you? Steve, I need you. Steve has gone through some shit. Steve has a question. Steve, where are you, Steve? Stevie, don't leave us. The DUI guy will be right back. Steve, have I ever represented judges or prosecutors? Not yet. I've represented defense attorneys, but I've never represented, it was one defense attorney and one plaintiff's attorney. How hard is the LSAT? It's pretty hard. Study for it. What kind of special training or knowledge do I have outside my law degree? I have a philosophy degree from University of Louisville. That's about it. I went straight through. I finished high school, I went to college, I got my philosophy degree, I finished my philosophy degree, I went to law school, I finished law school, I went straight into law, opened my own practice day one. I mean, I ran the marathon as quickly as I possibly could. That's why I have a very large firm at 33 years old. Very lucky, very blessed. I had the very, very good support system. Very lucky. There's some videos floating around about DUIs, judges getting DUIs and them having to be represented. It's pretty... 15 minutes of the DUI guy trying to get a hold of Steve. Hey, Nate. You're coming at the tail end. What type of undergrad is good to get into law school? I think philosophy is the best. We had 40% poli-sci, 35% was the med school dropouts. So we had biology, chemistry, physics, and all that, or the ones that never got into med school. Then we had another 15-20% were history major, English majors, that whole soup, liberal arts degrees, stuff like that. And then 3% of us were philosophy majors. And I think that should be completely skewed. We should have 97% philosophy majors and 3% everything else. What countries is driving drunk legal? I think on Mars. Maybe Venus, if you can get a car that won't melt in lava. You can probably drive a car on Venus intoxicated because there's no traffic. You would be the only car there. And I think Mars, because there are no cars there either. You can and the moon. If you can, man, getting there is a bitch. But if you can get to the moon, Doge has been trying to get to the moon, and so far so very unsuccessfully. I gave up. But if you drive on the moon, you can drive drunk legally because there are no cars. Somalia, we don't have DUI laws. That's interesting. Who are my favorite YouTube philosophers? I don't think I have any. Well, actually, no. There is that one guy. Frick, what was his name? Anyway, it'll come to me at some point, maybe. Has body cam changed the way I handle cases? Jam 3311? Somewhat. No, not Peterson. Although he's definitely interesting. What was the guy's name? No, he does like little videos, like tips of the day. Oh my goodness. I used to watch some of his stuff. He has some good stuff. I can't remember. It's been so long. Definitely not PewDiePie. Definitely not PewDiePie. He just plays Minecraft all day. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it quits now. I'm getting a little tired. I appreciate you all sticking by, sticking around. Thanks for having me. Thanks for being on my channel. I love you guys. You guys are mi familia. I'm gonna remember you guys when I go to bed tonight. I appreciate every single one of you, sincerely. It's been fun. We told stories. We remembered I've been holding on to the story for like a year and a half. I'm sorry, you guys. I legitimately like forgot. I forgot that I've never told it, and now people finally called me out on it. I was like, yes, that's right. That's right. And I've also been so busy. I haven't had time to do reaction videos. So now we finally got that out of the way. We finally broke the hiatus. I'll try and stream maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, maybe Sunday, and then next week. And then, of course, I have that trial next Friday. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more stuff in there. Sorry, Nate. You came here late, but that's you can go watch the whole thing. I mean, it's an hour and 16 minutes. So I love you, man. Mwah. All right. Deuces. Y'all be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Take care of your family. And don't forget to take care of your mental health. That's the big thing going on right now. Lots and lots of that mental health stuff, going around. Take care of yourself mentally. Recharge. Even if that means you have to take a day off and maybe burn a vacation day. If that means your health, nothing is more important than your health. You've heard that? Well, there's something more important than your physical health, and that's your mental health. Because if your body is cooperating with you, but your brain is not, that's a problem. That's a problem. And you need to find, if you don't know what it is, maybe meditate. That will help you reach your inner self. I don't meditate personally. I should probably maybe do yoga. Find your inner peace. Because nothing is more important than your mental health, and then your physical health, and then everything else. Even if it means your ass, even if it means you're going to lose that job, God forbid, nothing is worth the money you're making. Because if you can't physically be well, then you're sacrificing you're making the ultimate price. You're sacrificing your physical and mental body for cash. The ultimate prostitution, right? The ultimate prostitution. You're not even whoring yourself out for sex. You're whoring yourself out as a meat bag, which I think is even worse, because you're sacrificing every fiber of your being for a job. Don't do that. Don't do that. Find something you love. Find something you love doing. Find something you enjoy. And this has been DUI Corner with the DUI Guy Plus. Thank you all for joining. And tech support will be live with Steve. Steve, where are you? Steve, we're still looking for Steve. Steve, have you turned on your monitor? Have you checked your monitor? Turn on the plug. You have to make sure there is electricity flowing into your computer. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see the DUI Guy Plus on your TV screen. So you're going to plug it in, make sure it's plugged in. Then you're going to turn on the power button. And then you're going to ask in the question in the chat, and you're going to ask whatever question it is that you needed to ask, and go ahead. I will be waiting. ¿Dónde está Steve? Steve said he good? Okay, bye-bye.